just barely got, and I'm so excited about it. I did a lot of research leading up to this, and I'm gonna show you why this trampoline is different than the other trampolines that I researched. The biggest reason is this double mat. Come and check it out. Okay, so if you look in here, there is a double mat, 2 mats right here, and there's some really awesome reasoning behind why this is there. The double mat system allows jumpers to be more evenly distributed. Remember when you were a kid and you were little and the big jumpers always really affected your knees going out or you popping up in the air or something like that? This more evenly distributes the weight. So that's not happening as much. Also, jumpers aren't falling into each other. So I loved that about this tramp. This trampoline also has 10-inch springs. Okay, which if you research, you're gonna see like 8 to 9-inch springs. So 10-inch just adds that extra bounce to give a little bit more oomph, which like my boys always get way excited about. The other incredible thing about this double mat is that it cushions their fall. So it really helps in helping prevent injuries, lessen the injuries, because, you know, I tried to choose the trampoline that I thought would be safest for my kids. Another really great thing about this trampoline is the warranty that it comes with is incredible. This lifetime warranty, okay? Which you're not gonna go buying a tramp at Walmart and get a lifetime warranty. This thing is incredible. It's sturdy, it holds up well. All of the quality is really fantastic. The mat is really great. Come and check it out. The mat actually comes in sections. So if you look at the way that this is put together, this is genius in my opinion. So if you had to replace something, you're just replacing a section. The mat is really high quality. So if you land on this mat, it's gonna save you a lot of, I know that that's a lot of concern for parents if they land and jump in the springs, if the mat isn't correct or you know, kind of gets misaligned. This is not moving, okay? This mat is not moving from here. The way that it is affixed to here, it's affixed to the net, and then, you know, it's very secure to the trampoline itself. The reason why I love this net, okay, and the reason why this net makes sense to me, it's spaced far enough from the mat. So a lot of the trampolines that I researched, the trampoline netting itself marries with the trampoline mat, if that makes sense. So it's sewn into the mat. And a lot of the problem that causes is that kids become so carefree that they're throwing themselves up against the net. And, you know, not that that's like bad for maybe like injuries or anything, but it's bad for the net. Okay, you're gonna lose your net quick and kids hanging on it and stuff like that. With a net spaced farther away from the mat, kids know, look, if I go up against the net, then I'm probably gonna hit that mat, and I don't wanna hit that mat. So it's a little bit of protection from the net. It also is a really heavy duty net. So just the structure of the net, and then the way that it ties to all around so that you don't have any gaps with, you know, for potential problems with kids falling. So I love it, and I love that if a kid does land on this mat, that they really are doing okay. Okay, the mat is so, I wouldn't even say cush, but it's if you squeeze it, there's plenty of it there, but it's firm enough that it's protecting them from what's underneath there. So I love this trampoline. Plus, the sturdiness of being able to have a trampoline with a basketball net on it. I don't know, we are a house full of boys, and my kids love this basketball like idea with the trampoline, and it keeps them active. It's incredible. But you know what? If it wasn't sturdy, it'd be gone and it'd be broke real quick. So I'm really glad that this trampoline is just really sturdy. It'll hold up, and the double mat idea, the warranty, the safety that it comes with, I love this trampoline. To me, I'm way excited about this tramp. I think that my kids have a lot of great things to say about it. So let's check that out.
This trampoline is probably the best trampoline I've ever jumped on.
Are you serious? Okay, but tell me why.
Besides gravity.
Besides gravity? You're awesome. Okay, tell me why. What is it that you love?
I just love this tramp because it's big
Yeah.
and there's a net
Yeah.
and you can bounce really high.
Yeah.
And then we bought the basketball.
Yeah. Do you think that this trampoline like is bouncier than other trampolines?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So you're excited? Show me your most excited face. All right, Scotty. Tell us the real deal. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think about this trampoline.
I love it. It's like really, really bouncy, and the double mat helps it a lot. It's fun, especially with the basketball hoop, because you can like jump really high and like even everyone can dunk it.
Okay, so compare it to other trampolines.
Well, I've been on some other trampolines that aren't even that bouncy at all. This is like way, way better. It's like awesome. It's the best.
Okay, awesome. Why are you excited to have a trampoline?
I've always wanted a trampoline, and trampolines are so fun to do flips on and stuff.
Hi, Mag.
Hey.
Okay, I think possibly, maybe, out of everybody that you are the most excited about this trampoline.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
All right, tell us why.
It's fun to jump on and flip around, and it's just fun to come out here, like when you're with your friends and you're bored, you just have another thing to do.
Yeah, okay. So you were really concerned before we bought this trampoline about, like, what's it gonna be like? Are we gonna get a bouncy trampoline? Like, you were really concerned if we were gonna get a trampoline that was good or what we were gonna get. So tell us your professional opinion. I mean, you are professional because you're a kid, right? And you jump a lot on trampolines.
Yeah.
Lots of your friends have trampolines, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you really do have like a really good and strong opinion. So tell us in your opinion.
It's pretty bouncy because of the double mat and how it gives that extra spring. I thought that the double mat would slow you down, but it actually doesn't. It just makes your jumping like smoother, so it's not as hard on your joints. Because sometimes after like 5 minutes of jumping, you'll be done because it's just more tiring. But now that this is smoother, you can go a lot longer, and it's way more fun, and it's bouncy.
Okay, cool. So compare this kind of bounce to, like, you have a friend that has a trampoline, and I won't say their names, but you really liked their bounce.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a big trampoline. It's really bouncy. It's way fun because it's like so big and you can have multiple people on it.
Okay.
But theirs doesn't have a mat or a net, and so it's kind of scary to go on it. But now that I have this, it's almost as big as theirs. Like, it's just barely smaller, but I feel a lot safer in this, and the bounce is almost just as good, and I'd say it's actually even better because it's smoother.
Okay. So is this bounce just a tiny bit less than that? It's okay to say that.
It's almost the same, yeah.
Okay, so really, really similar.
Uh-huh.
And would you say that other trampoline that we're talking about is the most bouncy trampoline you've ever been on?
Besides trampoline parks, yes.
Okay, so this is right up there in the bounce world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet. Thanks for telling us your honest opinion, for real.
Yep.
Excited about your trampoline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the basketball hoop.
All right, Jake, you are the dad that you surprised me yesterday because you stayed home a little bit from work to help us get this trampoline put together, and then you stayed and hung out with the kids. Like, I thought you'd take off real quick, but you were just as into it as them.
Yeah, I thought I'd set this up with them and just get to work, but it was a little too much fun, and so I decided to stay home for a few hours and play with the kids.
Which is so great. That's awesome.
I've helped set up or move a lot of trampolines, and so one of the things that I really noticed about this is how sturdy it is and how quality the parts are. There's just a total difference in the quality of the materials that are used for this tramp compared to others. And then once we had it set up and had played on it for a while, my oldest son and I thought, oh, let's just move it a little bit. And we could see that it would definitely take probably 3 people to move it. And that's actually a good thing because, you know, in our area, we sometimes get a lot of wind, and we always find out about friends whose trampolines became a kite and either sailed over a fence or got moved and got all bent up. I don't think there's any way that any wind is going to move this trampoline, and so that's a really good thing. I was really interested in learning more about this double mat system and to see what it felt like. When you jump on this, it's a much smoother type of a jump. When I've been on other trampolines throughout my whole life, it seems like there's tramps that when you bounce, you can really suddenly bounce straight up, but then spring off one way or the other, and it just seems like you're very stable with the way that you're able to bounce on this one. Having the basketball hoop attachment is a ton of fun. It's another way to spend great time with the kids. And for those of us that are only 5'9" and can no longer jump up and dunk a tennis ball on a real basketball hoop, it allows me to, you know, to put a little pride back in my step or in my hops.
I love that. Way to go, JumpSport, on making a great product.
We love it.
It's so fun.
It's fantastic.